Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm gonna show you what we can do with the Python interactive shell. So let's get to that. But before we continue, please, you see that by the right hand side of the screen, below the right hand side, you can see that red subscribe button. Please help me click on that to support me, to motivate me, so that I can be creating videos of this kind. So as Windows as my operating system, so CMD to get to my command prompt. It will come up now. Let's wait and see. It should be here by now. Okay, here we go. So let's go to the interactive shell by typing in Python here, enter. Here we go. So the presence of these three arrows you can see here shows that we are in the Python interactive shell. But before we get into the little thing I want to show you guys, I just want to let you know that in Python everything is an object. Everything is an object. And let's take for example, a car has 4 tires, 4 wheels. It could be red or white. So all these are the attributes. So every object should have attributes and functions. So the attributes are the noun, so to say, while the function or methods are the verbs, the performing words, the verb. So for the function, it moves. That moving is a function. Like it can horn is a function. So all the action part of it are regarded as the functions, while the noun part of it are regarded as the attributes. So we have an object, and this object could have attributes and the functions. So let me just go into numbers right now and just show you some things you can do with this interactive shell. So when we have something like 4 plus 4 here, enter, that will give us 8. If we have 4 minus 4, that will give us 0. If we have 4 times 5, that will give us 20. If we have 4 to the power of 5, that will give us 1024. So what else do we have? Okay, let's say we have 6 divided by 3. You can see we have 2.0, and numbers could be integers or floats. The integers are those numbers without a decimal point, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but any number with a decimal point is a floating number, like 2.1, 4.1, 4.2, 8.2. So, but we have 2 integers here, 6 and 3. The result is giving us a float y. So in order to eliminate that, we use 2 /. 6, another 1 forward slash, another forward slash, and 3, that will give us 2. That is eliminated. So let's talk about modulo here. Modulo is the remainder of a division. The remainder of a division, the modulo. So let's say if you want to get the remainder of 30 divided by 7, which is it should be, the remainder should be 2. 4, then remainder 2. So 30, we use the percentage symbol for the modulo. 7, the remainder should be 2. The remainder should be 2. So what about a situation whereby we have something like this? 2 plus 2 times 5. What do you think should be the answer? Some people could do it this way. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. And some people could do it this way. 2 times 2. 2 times 5, 10. 10 plus 2, 12. So in this case, which one? Is it 20 or 12? The answer should be 12. So let me explain why. If you remember, but we're not going to do any mathematics in this series. So don't be, if you are a beginner, remember, don't be afraid, because there is not going to be any maths here. But I just want to explain why we have 12 instead of 20. I mean, why we have 12 here and not 20, but not 20. So we have bit mass, and this bit mass is B for bracket, I for indices, as we have the power of here, power of 4, the power of 5. We have D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Brackets should come first. So since we don't have any bracket here, we are good to go. We move. We don't have indices here. We are good to go. We move. We don't have division here. We are good to go. We move. We have multiplication. Then we have to do it first. So that is why we did 2 times 5 is 10. Then addition. Then we have addition here plus. So it should be 2 times 5, 10 plus 2. That should be 12. And there is no subtraction. So this means that what you should perform first before the other. That is bit mass. What you should perform first before the other. Here we don't have brackets, so we don't do any bracket. We don't have indices. We don't have division. We have only multiplication and addition here. And we have multiplication and addition, and but multiplication must come first before addition. So 2 times 5 is 10. Then addition. 10 plus 2 is 12. So if you want to get 20, here is what we're gonna do. We do bracket 2 plus 2 times 5, as you can see. So when we apply this bit mass concept, it says that bracket must come first. So now we have bracket, and here we have 2 plus 2 is what? 4. That is what we should do first. Bracket, it comes first. Then do we have indices? No. Do we have division? No. Do we have multiplication? Yes. So we have 4 already. Then times 5, that will give us 20. That is why we have that. So there is another function we normally use to determine the type of an object. Let's say type in bracket 5, for example. It is an integer. It shows that this is an integer. This 5 is an integer, as you can see, integer. When we have type of 4.5, for example, it shows that 4.5 is a float, as you can see here, float. So that is it for this video. I think in my next video I'm gonna be, I will either start with a string or something else in Python, but that is it for this particular one. If you think it's helpful, please do not forget to support me by subscribing to the channel by clicking on that red subscribe button below the screen by the right hand side. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Thank you and God bless.